Officially garden season, and there's no better way to kick it off than with the Sacred Heart Annual Garden Festival. Now, this annual spring event is a staple in the CSRA, and while private gardens continue to recover from Hurricane Helene, this year the spotlight is on public gardens that need community support.
Here to share more about this exciting two-day event is Executive Director Millie Huff. Good morning.
Good morning, y'all.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Great to be here.
For those who may not be familiar, what is Sacred Heart Cultural Center and how did this historic space become a hub for community and cultural events?
That's a great question. So we are a 150-year-old former Catholic church that was closed and deconsecrated in 1971. And after a period of vacancy, it was purchased and reopened as a nonprofit cultural center. And so for 38 years now, we've been a self-supporting nonprofit. And events like the Garden Festival is one of the ways we support the ongoing preservation of our beautiful building.
And it's a treasured part of Augusta's history here. Share a little bit about its background and significance to the city.
You know, we've been very much a part of the cultural tapestry of the arts community in those 38 years. We keep art on exhibit. We host all sorts of cultural activities like art receptions and choral performances and musical concerts. But our fun events are really the one of the ways that we stay connected to the community.
And of course, another one of those fun events coming up. Let's talk about the Garden Festival. How did this tradition get started and what makes it so special each year?
So the property of Sacred Heart, the grounds are really, really lovely. They're gorgeously landscaped. And about 25 years ago, a volunteer said, you know, this is something to celebrate and to bring people to Sacred Heart to appreciate the beauty of not just the building, but the grounds as well. And so that's when the Garden Festival was birthed, if you will. It was started out as a small flower show and has grown over the years, and parts and pieces come and go depending on what's going on in the community and in the circumstance, as in COVID, for example. But this year's been a little bit of a challenge for our gardens.
Speaking to that point here, what can guests look forward to for this year's festival? You've got vendors are back now, right?
Vendors are back, so we have great indoor accessory and lifestyle vendors inside the Great Hall, both Friday and Saturday, and then plant vendors back on Saturday, which we're very excited about.
Yeah, so we heard Saturday is especially exciting with the outdoor plant vendors in the Pendleton King Park plant sale. Tell us about that.
Yes, when we realized that so many of the show-worthy private gardens have been damaged by Hurricane Helene, and certainly the overall landscape of our community has changed probably permanently, but that this would definitely be a year of recovery for those gardens, we decided to pivot and really showcase public gardens and tell their story of where they stand now, what they need from the community. Some are closed indefinitely, but one of them that was heavily damaged was Pendleton King Park.
Right.
And they do a very popular plant sale every spring as a fundraiser for them, and they're unable to safely do that this year. So we invited them to come and be a part of the Sacred Heart Garden Festival, and they accepted that offer. So we're very excited. So not only will we have commercial plant vendors there, but then also the vendors that the Pendleton King Park group will bring with them as well.
Just another testament as to how everybody comes together as a community.
Yes.
Almost 7 months on past this now for Helene as well. Millie, how can people attend? Where can they go to find out more information or to support Sacred Heart? Because they can also do that as well.
Right. Purchasing a ticket to attend is the best way they can support not only us, but the other organizations that will be involved this year. But the tickets in advance are $10, $15 at the door. They're good for both days, so they can come, and we have a great lineup of speakers both on Friday and Saturday, so we hope people will take advantage of that two-day ticket. Tickets are available online or in person at Sacred Heart as well.
Speaking of in person, and you did just mention this before we started here, you're doing tours all this week for people that are coming in for Golf Week as well, right?
We are. We're open today and tomorrow, and we're free and open to the public. We have something kind of special going on today in that we have a couple that's having a mini-moni, a little small wedding ceremony around lunchtime today, which is special. So we'll hold off on tours while the ceremony's going on. But yes, so tomorrow would be a great day as well. So Sacred Heart's so lovely this time of the year as well.
Yes, a great place to visit while they're here for Golf Week. Millie, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.